Hello, everybody, and welcome to our talk for today. Thank you for joining me. I am Gladys Lacorte from Canva, and I'm very happy to be running this webinar for you. Let me share my screen real quick. All right. Um, all good. Let's start. So, again, everybody, welcome to your webinar about branding for your business with me, Gladys Lacorte. Let me tell you a bit about myself muna. I am Canva PH social media and community lead. I have been with Canva for almost 5 years now, and I've been building our social media presence and communities globally and now locally ever since I started. So if you guys have any questions for us, we'll be happy to answer that during the Q&A section later. All right, so let's set the agenda for today. What are we going to be talking about? We are going to talk about intro to Canva. Just in case meron mga ilan sa inyo na hindi pa po alam kung ano ang Canva, we're also going to be talking about branding for your business, designing social media content for your businesses, napaka-importante, and Canva for negosyo. So a little disclaimer before we start, what we're going to be talking about might not be textbook accurate, but we can assure you that these steps have made Canva very successful in building our branding, in building our business, and of course, our social media presence. Okay. All right, so let's do a quick intro to Canva. Ano nga ba ang Canva? Maraming nagtatanong sa akin whenever they find out that I work for Canva. But here's the answer. Canva is an online design tool that enables you to easily create beautiful and engaging designs with thousands of templates to choose from. Ayan. So bakit pa nagawa si Canva? I know a lot of you already know that our CEO and founder, Melanie Perkins, is part a Filipino and Australian. And ano bang thinking niya bakit nagawa ang Canva? So here's the background story. So we know naman na a few years ago, the way of creating good content or designs was very complex. So you had to purchase a software na hindi na natin papangalanan. You had to know how to design or hire someone how to design for our businesses, purchase stock photos, or mag product photography, no? Illustrations, bibili din, fonts, bibili din, even layouts before binibili. So it was a very, very long process where bago ka makarating sa dulo where your designs are ready to be printed or posted on the web, napakatagal, ano? And so then our founder thought na it should be simple and integrated and easier. And that's why Canva was born. So with Canva, you can now collaborate with your teams, your clients, your friends, your families, kahit sino gusto nyo. You would have one-click access to design tools that you'd be needing. You would have a library of not just a million images, but you'd also have access to videos, audios, illustrations, icons, shapes, stickers, at marami pang iba. You would also have a one-click export directly to your social media networks, and you could download your designs in different downloadable file types. And many, 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 many more. No, bakit namin ginagawa to? We want to empower you to design anything and publish anywhere. Because our mission really is to empower the world to design, to empower everybody to design anything, to have you publish anywhere on every device, in every type of language that you're using, with every ingredient or element that you would need. Yan ang aming mission to empower the world to design. So whether you or not you feel like you are a creative person, you will be able to design with Canva because we have the templates ready for you. Konting editing na lang. Okay, so if you haven't signed up for Canva yet, you can sign up for a free account. Just go to canva.com on the website, or if you're using an Apple device, you can download the app for free via Apple App Store and on Android, Google Play Store. And if you're using Huawei, available din po yan ang Canva doon. Alright, so let's do a quick demo just in case di nyo pa alam kung anong Canva. But if you are already using Canva, then may mga matututunan pa kayo dito sa demo na ito. Let's start with the homepage. In Canva, you can design anything, and we have thousands of templates for you to choose from. To find the perfect template, all you need to do is start typing a keyword in the search bar. So, kunwari, naghahanap tayo ng logo, you can type that in, and lalabas lahat ng suggested doc types and designs that you can use. You can also browse through document themes. Ayan, so you can do social media, events, marketing documents, prints, videos, social, personal, school, at marami-marami pang iba. Or you can also scroll down the page and just find the perfect template for you to design. If you need an exact dimension or the exact sizes, you can also use custom dimension para perfect ang inyong sizing. Over on the left sidebar, these are all um, how you can organize your designs. So, pagpunta nyo ng all your designs, obviously, nandyan po lahat ng inyong designs. If you go to shared with you, yan, lahat ng shared designs with you, makikita nyo dyan. And when you go to all your folders, this is one of my favorites. This is where you can organize your folders, customize it by date, by time, by event, by campaign, whatever you want. Ayan. So, yan na ang Canvas homepage. We really make it easy for you to design anything and to find the perfect template that you are looking for. Ano? All right. So, let's start designing. There you go. All right. So, when to start deciding, you can select the template. Kunwari, naghahanap tayo ng Instagram post. Ayan. There you go. Let's start with a blank page muna para makita nyo. Over the left side panel ay lahat po ng pwede nyong idagdag sa inyong designs. Pag-usapan natin yan maya-maya. But overall, this is how our editor looks like. So, dito kayo mag-edit, magde-design. So, let's start with templates. Okay, over to the templates. So here, makikita nyo din lahat ng available designs or templates from the size or the doc type that you chose. You can search through that per category. Sa uploads naman, you can upload your own photo, your video, and even audio now. So it will just access all the media that is in your device. Yan. Over the photo library naman, okay, let's go to the photo library. Here, you can find millions of photos, but to find the perfect one that you are looking for, you can type in a keyword. But if you're looking for a mas specific pang photo, what you can do is to add a plus sign and then another keyword. So if you're looking for a photo ng beach, pero gusto mo din may sunset, you can type that in, plus sunset, at lalabas na po lahat ng nababagay na photos for the keywords that you type in. Over sa elements is where you can find shapes, illustrations, frames, animated stickers, charts, and many more. You can search for the perfect element by the same way. So you can type in a keyword. At pag gusto nyo pong mas specific ulit, just key in the plus sign and then another keyword. Ayan. So, kunwari, palm tree. There you go. We also have now our video library. To start, all you need to do is to click on it and then mapupunta na po siya sa ating editor. So if you are starting to create videos for your businesses, tamang-tama po ito. Alright, to start a design, all you need to do is to click on a template at mapupunta na po siya sa inyong editor. There you go. It is very easy to edit. Let's start editing the template that you chose. All right. When you select an object anywhere in your design, the toolbar will show itself sa taas. No? Makikita nyo po yan. Dun sa toolbar, makikita nyo lahat ng pwede nyong i-edit dun sa mga element na nakaklik. There you go. But, ayan, so merong fonts, font sizes, colors, effects, even positions if you're used to layering, but we'll talk about that later on. All right. To start editing your text, all you need to do is double click on it, tapos mag-highlight and you can type in your new message. And then you can use the size, font size to change the sizes. You can also check on the alignment. Ayan, if gusto nyo mas closer yung mga lines or yung mga letters, you can also change the font. You can search for fonts by category as well if hindi nyo po alam yung mga pangalan. Yan. Alright. To change naman the color of any element, ay, nagpapalit pa pala ng font. There you go. Alright, to change naman the color of any element, all you need to do is click on the element, yan, and then go to the color box, and then you will see more colors to choose from. Ayan, you can click on that new color, tapos mag-swipe kayo to find the perfect color that you're looking for. But if you have a specific color in mind, a color code or a hex code, you can type that in or paste that in dyan sa ating search bar so you can find the perfect one that you're looking for. Alright. To align your elements perfectly, pwede nyo gamitin yung position if you're used to designing with layers. Yan. To replace naman an image, all you need to do is go to photos or uploads. Tapos, drag and drop lang yan. So, click on the photo and drag it to your design. If you make any mistakes along the way, you can always undo. Nasa taas lang po yan. And then, you can go ahead and choose another photo. There you go. To animate your design, all you need to click on is the animate button sa toolbar. And then, pwede na kayong mamili ng iba't ibang animation. Of course, if you add an animation, you can download it as a video na later on. And when you are done with your design, it's then time to share it with the world. Designs save automatically every time you make a change in Canva. Pero alam ko naman gusto nyo makasigurado, so you can always do it manually by going to File and then clicking on Save. There you go. Share your designs with your friends, your clients, your teammates, your family, kahit kanino pa gusto nyong i-share, by typing in their email addresses. So click on the share button, type in their email address, and then you can choose whether you can give them access to edit or access to just view. And then send it over. They will receive it via their emails. Ayan, makikita nyo kung kanino yung share. You will also have, once you shared it with them, they can also collaborate in your designs. So all you need to do is click on the comment icon and you can easily leave messages there. So kunwari, kailangan nyo magpa-approve, kailangan nyo i-share yung photo and get feedback, you can always do that there. Ayan, you can tag them, leave a comment. And then, makikita nyo kapag merong ibang tao sa inyong designs, meaning yung mga shinera nyo, by seeing the profile picture dun sa taas. Ayan. And then they can reply back to your comments. When your design is complete, you can download it now by clicking on the download button. If you're looking to download just a static image or picture lang or photo lang, you can download PNG and JPEG. Pwede ring PDF standard, PDF print if you're gonna have it printed. If you have any animations or videos, pwede pong MP4 video or GIF. Ayan. You can also connect, hindi alam ng lahat, you can also connect your Canva account directly to your social media networks or channels and have you post it directly there. So may Facebook, Twitter, may Instagram na rin po ngayon. You can also have your designs printed with Canva Print. So may t-shirts, business cards, photos, posters, flyers. Meron na rin pong mga tarpaulin na available ngayon. So try it out, Canva Print. All right. And that's it for our quick demo of Canva. We would love to know, what is your favorite Canva feature? Ayan, let us know kung ano ang paborito nyo. And ayan, and kung ano yung mga request nyo pa na gusto nyo magkaroon sa Canva so we can work on that. All right. So let's move forward to our next topic, which is all about branding. So let's start with answering the question, what is a brand? Yan. Ano ba ang brand? When you hear the word brand, ano ba yung una nyong naiisip? Ayan. A lot of the times that I've asked this question, ang laging sagot sa akin, it's the logo, it's the identity, it's the personality, the trademark of a business. Yes, tama naman po lahat. But it's also more than that. We believe in Canva that a brand is your promise to your customers, no? It's, yes, it's the logo, it's the design, the personality, the color, kasama naman yan. But more than that, it's the association and experiences your customers have when they think of your brand or your business. And that's why it's very important to build your brand para alam na alam mo kung ano yung pinapangako mo sa inyong mga customers. We'll give you some tips on how to focus on what to focus on and how to build your business brand. All right, so let's move on to building your brand. So we have a few tips here for you. Tip number one is to define your business purpose. Define your purpose. Para saan mo ba 'to ginagawa? Para saan ba ang iyong business? Ano bang purpose nito? Remember that successful brands are clear about what they stand for and organize their entire business around it. So they always start with the purpose. Your purpose is your reason for doing everything that you're doing for your business. For getting out of bed in the morning, para kanino ka bumabangon, para saan ka bumabangon. Sabi yan ng isang commercial. It's the impact that you want to have in the world. Let me give you some examples para maintindihan nyo. No? Tesla's purpose, yung Tesla cars, is to accelerate the transition to sustainable energy. No? Nike naman, their purpose is to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. And they believe that if you have a body, you are an athlete. Yan, ang kanilang purpose. Canva's purpose naman is to empower the world to design. Ayan, let me again reiterate that successful brands are clear about their purposes and organizes their businesses around it. So my question for you is, what is your business purpose? Ayan, baka you want to list down the questions no that I'm throwing para may mapag-isipan nyo later when you are looking at your business's brand. All right. Tip number two is to set your values. Your values will guide your culture by saying, this is how we do things. Kasi ito yung value ng company natin. No? Values should be clear and actionable. At Canva, we have 6 guiding values. Yan, very proud kami dito. So, those are empower others, be a good human, be a force for good, make complex things simple, set crazy big goals and make them happen, and pursue excellence. At any point na kailangan po namin magdesisyon, we always go back to the 6 values. Whether it's a new feature, a campaign, or even just a social media content no, na ipopost namin, we always check back to see if it aligns with our values. Meron bang natatama ang value dito? Because if wala, if it doesn't hit any or aligns to any of our values, then maybe it's not worth pursuing if it's a new feature, a new campaign. Maybe it's not worth posting if it's a social media content. So yun, lagi kaming bumabalik dun sa guiding values namin. And that's why it's important for you to set your values as well for your businesses, for your brands, para alam nyo kumbaga yung guiding stars nyo and yung kailangan nyo laging pag-isipan. My question again for you, maybe you can think about it later on, is what are your top 3 values for your business? If wala pa, what do you want to set for your business? All right. Tip number 3 is to add some personality. But remember, when adding your personality, make sure na kayo talaga yun, no? You just can't please everybody. So if you try to please everybody, you'll just end up with a brand that's watered out tapos walang focus. So you have to think, sino ba talaga ang business nyo? Ano ba talaga ang brand nyo? And the brand is also like a person, no? Think about your best friend. What connects you to them? Nakakatawa ba sila? Are they serious? Are they practical? Are they logical? Because human beings tend to be drawn to people who are like us. And same goes for businesses and brands. Kung ano yung personality ng brand, most likely, yun din yung na-attract niyang customer. So, you really have to set the personality of your brand. How can you do this? I do have a grid for you that you can work on. So you just have to adjust the dots in the middle and plot where your brand sits on a spectrum between playful and serious, youthful and mature, mass and elite, casual and formal, contemporary and traditional. Ayan. Go ahead and take a screenshot of this. Ayan. 3, 2, 1. There you go. But let me give you a sample para mas maintindihan niyo po. Ito ang grid ng Canva. As makikita niyo naman, we are almost in the middle dun sa playful and serious na we're a little bit mas playful, pero we still mean business, obviously. So, dun pa rin kami sa serious side. So, medyo gitna. Youthful than mature, mas pangmasa kaysa sa elite, casual than formal, contemporary than traditional. Walang tama or mali dito. You're just really setting where you lie on the grid and you're setting your business's personality. So let me give you an additional 3 seconds here to take a screenshot of it. Yan. So you can do that later. And you can answer the question, what is your brand personality? All right. Tip number 4, of course, is to give your business or your brand a name. Yan. Kung naman meron na kayong existing name, you might want to revisit that. Of course, you want to remember when giving your business a name, it has to be number 1, memorable. It has to be number 2, purposeful. Number 3, appropriate. At higit sa lahat, dapat available. Here in the Philippines, you know how to check that. You can check with DTI or just a quick scan on social media if available pa ang pangalan ng business name na naiisip nyo. When naming your business, you have 3 buckets to choose from. So first bucket is descriptive names. These are business names that describe exactly what you do, who you are, or what you sell. Like Whole Foods, ayan, di ba? Alam na naman natin kung ano nang binibenta niya. Bucket number 2 are emotive names. These naman describe a feeling or an experience. For example, Amazon. So before Amazon, the e-commerce site, and the streaming platform, no? When you think about Amazon, you think about the Amazon forest and how nandun lahat ng mga halaman and iba't ibang mga animals. And so that's how it is also for Amazon. They tend to express na meron lahat sa kanila. Ayan, and that's why they use the name Amazon. Bucket 3 naman is invented names. Ayan. Here naman, you can make up a new, weird, and wonderful word like Google. Ayan. So, hindi po alam ng marami na ang Google ay hindi talaga term before, but we're so used to it now. It wasn't a word before the search engine. Ayan. So, question for you to think about later. Ano ang brand name nyo? Ano ang business name nyo? And what bucket does it belong to? All right. Let's move on to our next topic, designing for your business on social media. Ayan, very, very important. Why is it important to to have good design on social media? Because, everything that we're doing now dahil pandemic ay digital na, no? So, tulad nitong Manila Fame, I used to always attend Manila Fame when I was a bit younger kasi nandyan din po ang mami ko. But now is a different time. We're all moving to the digital space, and that's why it's important to create good design, especially sa digital platforms, because people have a very, very short attention time. So you have to make sure that you're grabbing attention by making your content visually appealing, and that's why very helpful ang ating susunod na discussion, designing for your business on social media. Let's talk about 4 things when designing text, color, image, and layout. All right, let's go. First, for text, always try to find the right font. Um, there are different types of fonts available, many, many types of fonts available. in Canva over the internet or wherever you are designing. But always remember to find the right font that truly expresses your message and your brand. For example, this one. Ayan. Basing on just the fonts that you see, if you can tell me what brand these are. So itong si Billabong, si Futura, si Pico, and Gotham. These are font names. So ito talaga yung gamit nila. I'll give you a few seconds para manghula. Ayan. Ano ba 'tong si Billabong? Sino ba 'to? Itong si Futura. Anong itsura? Anong brand ba ito? Si Pico and si Gotham. Alright. Sige. Let's see if tama ang inyong mga hula. Si Billabong, yan ay font ni Instagram. Si Futura, that's for Nike. Si Pico naman is for Twitter and si Gotham is for Spotify. Remember, once you set the right font for your brand, be consistent in using it, no? Always use it kasi when you're consistent in using your fonts for your brand, you build familiarity with your customers. And later on, pag na-build niyo yung familiarity, you also build loyalty. And of course, pag may kailangan sila na service or produkto and you have it, kayo ang unang choice nila. But here's another cheat sheet that you can use. These are fun combinations, fun combos. Here's a cheat sheet. So if you want to design with the theme, say kunwari gusto nyo yung theme na cocktail hour, pwede niyong gamitin yung Mr. Dafoe. Ayan, mga font names ito. Roboto regular, and then Roboto for the body. Ayan. So you can mix and match. These are the best font combinations. And lahat yan po ay libre sa Canva. Alright. Another tip when dealing with text when you are designing is to stick with just one or two fonts. Huwag niyong masyadong mix and match because masakit na sa mata, mahirap pang basahin. So just stick with your font, with your brand fonts and don't use a lot. Stick with one to two lang. Next one, color. Connect with color. Connect your brand with the right color. So let's play a game. So next two slides ko, I will show you colors and if you can tell me what brand you think they are. Yan. What brand do you think this is? I'll give you a few seconds para mahulaan ninyo. Yan. Kung ang hula nyo po ay Google, yes, you are correct. This is the Google brand colors. Last one, what brand do you think this is? Ayan. If you said Canva, maraming salamat po. Talagang Canva lovers kayo. Yes, this is Canva. Same with the text and the fonts. Stick with your brand color. Ayan ang aking tip for you there. Also remember that when choosing colors for your brands or your designs, colors have different meanings and triggers different emotions to customers. So, tip here is to know the meanings of the colors and yung mga emotions na nabibigay niya sa ating mga customers para alam mo kung ano yung message or emotions na share niyo. Ayan. Also, when choosing a color for your business, no, it's important that you check on the competitor's color para alam nyo kung what you can stay away from and what you can stay close to. Ayan. So, when you're designing your social media content, kunwari gusto nyo mabigyan sila ng excitement, passion, and importance, you can use a lot of reds. Ayan. If you gusto nyo naman yung mas relaxing openness and harmony, you can do this color. Ayan. If about money, so growth, health, and prosperity, you can use a lot of greens. So really depends on what you want to share with your audiences. To learn more about colors, you can visit our free resource hub, which is called canva.com/colors, where you can upload your photo in the color palette generator and get the color codes from it para magamit nyo sa inyong design. You can visit the color palette ideas for some color combination inspiration. Actually, not just some, thousands. You can play with the color wheel or learn more about hundreds of color histories and meanings. Next is image. So you have to style your imagery. When you are designing for your business, especially on social media, there's two ways that you can go with. One is yung icons or illustrations, and then two is yung photos. Ayan. Icons and photos all play different roles, just like fonts and colors. They help your brand to tell a story and deliver on its promise in every type of content that you post on social media. So whether your business is much more illustration led, meaning ito pong side na ito, yung mga digital drawings, or photography led, so meaning real photos, there's no denying na imagery matters now more than ever because everybody is very visual. Um, so whether you are posting again on social, laying out your catalogs, brand imagery can really set the mood for your brand. Make sure that vibrancy, contrast, and compositions are all ways you can make your images more ownable. So, dapat lagi siyang on brand. Minsan, mahirap maging on brand kung iba-ibang photos. But if you use the same filter for all of them, magmumukhang pare-pareho na po yan. Yun yung hack doon. Always remember that consistency is the key. Ayan. Do all of your images follow the same look? Ayan. Do they work in sync with one another? So, tingnan nyo mabuti yan. When designing with a background photo, always remember if maglalagay po kayo ng text, place your text in clear spaces para hindi siya naglalaban sa inyong background photo. If naman sobrang busy ng inyong background photo, all you need to do is to create contrast for your text by using shapes, ayan, playing with transparency, or pwede rin ilagay nyo sa frame yung background photo para hindi siya naglalaban. And balanse ang inyong design. Lastly, layout. For layout naman, we encourage you to practice hierarchy. Ano ba ang hierarchy? Hierarchy leads the eyes and creates focus. Paano natin nasabi yan? For example, this one, in this graphic, you will read this first, and then you will read this, and then this bit, and you will read this last. Ayan, 90% of people will read it just the way we did. And this is because of hierarchy. Hindi po pambubudol yan. Remember that most people will almost always read the biggest and the boldest words first. And then we'll move on to ano yung susunod na malaki, ano yung susunod. And so then kahit yung unang-unang line, um, ay ang pinakamaliit, most likely ang babasahin ng mga tao ay yung pinakamalaki. And so when designing for your businesses, especially on social media, this is the best way to grab attention because pag nag-grab mo na yung attention nila dun sa first things na mababasa nila in your design, they would most likely want to read more or want to learn more about your content. And so then use hierarchy for your design. How can you create hierarchy for your design? Pwedeng weight. So, i-bold nyo yung mga words na gusto nyo mag-stand out. Color, palitan nyo ng color, size, lakihan ninyo. Or you can mix all three, weight, color, and size para talaga naman mag-stand out yung mga words. And that's that. Text, color, image, and layout. Meron akong bonus tip when you are designing for your businesses, and that is to build your style guide. Ano ba ang style guide? Sige, let's answer what style guide is. A style guide is a single source of design truth. It clearly explains how you will communicate visually, including everything from your font formatting to your color coding. In other words, ang style guide could be a one-pager kung nasa ng logo nyo, ang colors nyo, ang fonts, ang itsura ng inyong icons or imagery or photos, no? Para whether you have 10 employees, 100 employees, 1,000 employees working with you for your businesses, pag lahat meron ng style guide, you can make sure that everyone who creates content for your business, magiging consistent ang itsura because meron na silang style guide to use, diba? This is why it's very important to have this handy para meron lang isang panggagalingan ng information about your designs. It will clearly explain how you communicate visually para hindi na maraming mga tanong. So yeah, this is a sample of a style guide over here. Makikita nyo dyan sa cellphone. Ayan na yung logo, yung colors, yung itsura ng photos, and yung text or fonts na gagamitin. So, ayan, build your style guide. Meron pa ulit pa bonus sa inyo. Ayan, in partnership with Manila Fame Plus, we also created a direct access for business templates from the Fame Exhibitor Services dashboard. Ayan. So once you click on the Fame Plus marketing templates, that would be in the very end. Ayan, dun sa baba ng inquiries received, may Fame Plus marketing templates. If you click on that, another tab in the exhibitor's browser will open, which will show you all Manila Fame templates that was customized by Canva. Ayan. So, pwede na kayong mamili doon. All you need to do is go to Fame Plus Marketing Templates sa inyong exhibitors dashboard. Alright. And to our last topic, as you know, Canva is the easiest way to decide for your online business. And so we created Canva for Negosyo. If you need a new product, kayang-kaya po yan sa Canva. Ayan, product content. So just search for new products. Marami po kaming templates niyan. If you need to create a content about customer feedback, ayan, kaya-kaya sa Canva yan. All you need to do is to search for customer feedback at lalabas na po mga available na templates for you. Malapit na ang Pasko. It's October. Merry Christmas, Pilipinas. If you are planning to have a Christmas sale, kaya-kaya rin po yan sa Canva. Ayan. So, marami na kami Christmas template so you can start designing for your Christmas sales. Kahit ano pa ang kailangan mo, kayang-kaya po yan sa Canva and we're really here to support your business. When Canva first started, it wanted to make design simple and integrated because people were finding it difficult and very expensive to design. Last year, 2020, had been a very difficult year for many of us. And people were facing new challenges because of this pandemic. Hanggang ngayon naman, no, businesses had to adapt to change, and we truly understand what you guys are going through. The changing environment and many brick and mortar stores had to learn how to take their businesses online for the very first time. Naiiyak like I said, I grew up with Manila Fame and I know how the business works because yan din po ang business ng mami ko for so long. And when the pandemic hit, I saw how it kind of changed the field. And I'm so happy that you guys are still doing Manila Fame and supporting our exporters here in the Philippines. Ayan, naiyak pa ako, no? So, Canva really wanted to empower you guys, the MSMEs, to really bounce back and help you regain alam mo yon, yung business peace, yung maging masagana ulit sa ating mga negosyo dito sa Pilipinas. And so last year, around October then, we launched Canva for Negosyo. This is an online resource hub with free templates and tutorials for you businessmen and women, for you MSMEs. So if you're looking to start a business or need help promoting your products and services, Canva for Negosyo is for you. So you can go to canva.com/Canva for Negosyo to visit that. What you will find there are we put together a few articles to help entrepreneurs like you to get started or manage your business. We have bite-sized tutorials on graphic design, branding, and social media for your businesses. We also have a lot of templates na madaling i-edit and brand kits para sa cohesive look and feel ng mga designs. So, isang brand kit na yan, no? Meron dyan mga, if you are selling something, meron na dyan parang catalog looking, meron diyan pang post sa social media, meron pati mga tags and thank you stickers, available na din po 'yan. Ayan, we also have a photo collections na maaari niyong i-add sa inyong mga designs. So, ayan yung mga, lalo yung mga abaka and handmade and mga Pinoy na crafts, handicrafts. There you go. And lastly, gumawa din po kami ng community where you can meet other MSMEs and learn from us how you can use Canva to support your business. We also have a lot of exclusive webinars here that can help you really relaunch your business even in this pandemic. Ayan. So I hope you guys have learned a lot from us. Maraming salamat po for listening to our webinars and for attending this session. I'll see you guys in the Q&A section.